Get down. Transplanted southerner here. I wanted to do this video over the weekend, but I've been kind of under the weather. Hop down, buddy. I'm gonna do a little short show and tell of my EDC / truck gun. What I showed you in my last video was of my EDC that I actually carry on my body every day. This right here is stuff that I keep in my truck and the bag that I use to carry it. I also use it mainly when I go traveling, but it pretty much stays in whatever vehicle I'm in on a day-to-day basis. This is the EDC, 3V gear Posse. I picked this up last year, so I've had this for quite a while, and I've got it stuffed. Sling bag here. Quick release buckle. That's Roscoe. Roscoe wants to say hi. Get down, Roscoe. We just rescued him from a shelter over the weekend, right before I got sick. All right, Roscoe, get in. Good boy. Go in there. All right, this is how it wears. Stays pretty close to the body. It's really comfortable. I like it a lot. However, most of the time I don't wear it. I just carry it using the grab handle up at the top. Alright, get down, buddy. Well, let's get started on the contents here. Alright. Start with my gloves. I just keep them in the handle. That way I can get to them really quick and easy. These are the Grease Monkey gloves. I got these from Farm and Fleet and Baraboo. They're really light, really thin. I'm sure they might wear out fast, but you know, for the price, you can't beat them. Love you, baby.
Love you too, Daddy.
On the side clip here, this is my Gerber suspension. I keep this on this bag, that way I always know where it's at. I can do a separate review on this if you like.
Didn't you already do this one?
I keep a carabiner clip on it. It's just easier for me to take it on and off that way. However, with this one I wasn't very happy with the sheath. A month after carrying this, I had to get a piece of Velcro and sew a new piece on because what it came with had already fallen off, started coming off on me. On this side, I have my Friendly Suede paracord nut bracelet. This one right here has, I believe it's 7 feet of paracord. Friendly Suede right there. That zoom in. This one has the Fire Steel. 7 feet of paracord, like I said. It has a striker for the steel. Also has a piece of twine built into it. And also what I had on the same clip, this is more of a feel-good item for me. My daughter got this for me when we went to back down home to around the Chattanooga area. We went up to Rock City and she bought this for me. The compass works great, actually. It's more of kind of like a feel-good item. Nothing like seeing something to remind you of home. The other side there, this is a case for my extra pair of sunglasses I keep. Those are the Rivos. I don't have them in the case right now because I was using them the other day. Maglite Mini. I also keep the pouch in case I need to put it on my belt. Kind of a weak light, but it does work. I've had this for many years. I also have a little multi-tool set here. This one right here has several different items inside for different size. I'm not going to pull them all out, but it's got a little magnet in there, holds them in. This right here was given to me actually when I graduated truck driving school. Flathead and Phillips bits in there. On the outside on the molly gear, this is a very old knife I've had for a long time. This is, I believe, the Bear Grylls Scout folder. You can see it's all wore out. I carried this for about 6 or 7 years, working at a lumber yard, cutting stuff open with it all the time. I really beat the far out of it, and it's still a good knife. Still holds an edge. Top pocket here. Got my Smith's pocket sharpener. Comes integrated with a fire steel, which also has a carbide part here where you can strike your fire steel with that. Sharpener for your serrations on your knife if you have them, and a little flashlight. I picked that up at Cabela's in Madison, Wisconsin. Writing rain pad. Haven't used it yet, but I keep that in there. I keep a couple lighters in here for starting fires if I need to. A pair of earplugs in case I just have the whim to stop and shoot. At the range, of course. Insect repellent. Especially up here in Wisconsin. You get a lot of mosquitoes like you do everywhere else. I have extra batteries in here for my EDC light and for the mag light. Bear Grylls Priorities of Survival. I know it seems a little corny and cheap to have this, but this thing I like it a lot. It shows you different things. It's got the tape measure on here. Shows you different knots. Just the basics, different stuff you can use, and it is useful information. Shows you different ways to find north and south with the stick and the shadow deal. It shows you, how to find north with your watch. Different kinds of shelters, different ways of purifying water. Shows you different knots here. All kinds of different things. And on the knife that this came with, it actually has different ways to show you how to signal. Right there, it shows you how to signal with a mirror. I like keeping it with me. I've got a few of these from the few different products I've gotten, so I keep one in the bag. I also have a P38 can opener. That was given to me by my buddy Danny down in Georgia. Really good guy. And here on the side, this I like a lot. I got this off of Amazon a few years ago. This is a solar battery bank. On the back side has a light, a really bright light. And as you can see, it's all lit up right now. So it is really cloudy today and overcast. We've been getting rain the last few days here in Wisconsin. And right now it's fully charged. With those lights on, that indicates that it's charging. Yep, right now it's charging through the window, as low light as it is. It does take a long time to charge the bank itself using solar power. But, and if that's what you got, then it's well worth the wait. And it has your USB port over here for charging. It also has a wall in port. I use that myself to keep it boosted up if it needs to be filled. But it really holds a charge really good for a really long time. I like this thing. On here, I have just my cheap little neck knife. It's an M-Tech. I just keep this on here in case I need to put it on.
Well, can I wear it, Daddy?
Inside here, I keep hand sanitizer, as I am a little bit of a germaphobe. This I can't recommend enough. Thomas Glover's Pocket Ref. This thing works really well. It's got all kinds of things, general information about everything, anything you can think of. Pretty much it's in here. You know, with me moving up here, it taught me about, it even shows you different basics for safe ice. You know, what's safe to go on if you want to go out fishing on a frozen pond or a frozen lake. Really good, useful information in there. It has unit conversions, all kinds of things. Keep monkey butt safari towels. These, you know, if you need to, you can wash off with these. They work really good. It's a shower to go. I have used these camping and they really do work great. I think those are picked up at the Ace Hardware here in town. And for personal reasons, I carry an EpiPen. This can also save another person's life. Kids are playing a little rough in there, but they're fine. So that's my EpiPen there I carry. That could save, you know, save a lot of lives there with those things. And now I see, I guess CVS is making a cheaper version of it, so that's a good thing. I guess it's about a sixth the cost. At the time when I got these were about $600 for a 2-pack. This right here, you know, Ace bandage, that's pretty self-explanatory. Kids are out of school today. They closed school down.
We're just playing around.
This right here is I can't pronounce it, but a face mask basically for the winter weather. I've seen it get down to minus 51 up here, and at temps like that, it'll cause frostbite and hyperthermia really quick. Simple bandana. It can be used for anything from covering your mouth from dust flying in the air to, you know, you can filter. You can filter stuff out with, you know, sediment and stuff out when you're doing your water. Here I have my first aid kit. I did add some things in here. I keep A&D ointment in here. That's good for, you know, minor cuts and stuff and abrasions. It'll help keep it from getting infected, and it also helps it to heal a lot better. It's like a beefed up version of Neosporin. Also keep in here a emergency blanket. You know, especially once again up here, there's really harsh conditions that could save someone's life right there. And since I do carry a firearm and I do carry knives, you know, I carry Celox. You know, it's a blood clotting agent that can help save someone's life in a hurry right there. Bleeding out, it's not a good thing. Now this thing has another pocket back here. If you can see that I haven't really figured out anything to put in there yet. Velcro. And this also has 2 spots for CCW. Rip that up. I keep a Coleman knife sharpener in there for the time being, but you can put a hook and loop holster in there. I do have one, but I don't carry off body. I always carry, if my firearm's not on me, then it's in my safe put up. I keep my hook and loop holster in my truck. do that. Let's see, we got another pocket here on the front. In here, I keep some Kleenexes or tissue paper, aka toilet paper if you need it. Keep extra bobs of thread. I have a sewing kit in here. Another compass. A little mini fire kit. In here I've got, inside that straw, I've got matches and I've sealed the ends. I've got safety pins. I've got little bits of cotton with petroleum jelly on them. Helps them burn really good for starting fires if you need to. Also I have, here's my sewing kit here. Inside, you know, I've got my needles, my needle threader. Small little keychain light. Wet wipes. And a seam ripper. If you're not familiar with these, if you need to repair something, you know, on your pack or whatever, you can just rip the old seam out and sew in your new seam. Take patches on and off with it. Front pocket. I don't think I have anything in there. And this is my Molly pouch. I think this is a 1 Tigris. I'm not 100% sure right now. I keep a fire steel and the loop on the top of it, a very heavy duty one. I also have a striker that goes with it. Keep my extra pin on there. This is supposed to be a cell phone pocket, but I use the Galaxy S5 and it's not going to fit in there. So I'll have a extra set of small set of vice grips. Those come in handy quite often. Keep those in that front pocket. And in here I have all extra USB cables for anything I need to charge, no matter what it is. I've got it in there. I keep 2 of these IXCC battery banks. These work great. They hold a charge for a very long time, and it is a little slow on charging my phone, but I can get about 3 full charges or 3 charges from about 20% on my phone with one of these. And I have 2 of these I keep in here. Those work very great. You can charge them. They charge off of a wall charger, or I've got an adapter in here also for a cigarette lighter for a car. So if you're on the go, you can charge them that way. They work really good. And the dog just peed on my couch, so I got to get up and take care of that in just a second. He's a new dog. Go put him in his kennel. He's a puppy. He's got to learn. Well, I also carry a power inverter for my car. You know, and if you have an emergency situation. Let me take care of this one. Bad boy.
Roscoe, come on.
You can also take this, right? You can, you know, if you're in an emergency situation, you find a parked car somewhere with keys in it, you know, you can put this in there and charge whatever you need. I do not advocate getting into someone's car that's not yours, but, you know, you never know what's going to happen. You know, you can run a laptop off of this. So I keep that in there. Well, that's everything. That's everything I keep in my bag. If you see, I know I have something. I have a Elect City water filter coming. I'm going to test that out, and then I'll do a review on that. Well, I also have a quick message for Frederick out of Norway. I want you to check out the Maxpedition micro pocket organizer. I think that would do really good for what we talked about last week in the comments on my EDC video. Thank you, honey. I think it would work out really good for you. Another thing you can check out, I know the Urban Prepper has a video, if you look him up, of his survival tins, like an Altoids tin. There's a bunch of different sizes out there. Something like that would probably also work really good for you. Well, y'all have a good day. Transplanted Southerner out. Stay safe.